Yes, there we are. I apologize. I pulled the power plug in the stream. Let me quickly introduce the game to the physical audience, and I'll be right back with you guys. Oh, by the way, nothing happened because they're still reviewing the fourth goal. The current state of the game is as follows: it's 4-0 for the Brazilian team as we're ready to take another kickoff. The referee almost getting overridden by an army, a swarm of robots. As Lubots, the team with the yellow dots on the bottom side of the field, will now get to have the kickoff against the blue team, the blue dotted team. As the ball is immediately blocked and goes over the sideline, so a throw in for Lubots. Various things that you have to keep in mind here. When the ball goes over the sideline, the robots have to collect the ball and put it back at the moment where the ball left the field. Then the play gets to continue. All the robots are operating as a sort of hive mind here. So all the robots are controlled by a central entity, central artificial intelligence. Furthermore, 4 goals have already been scored. It is the first half as we have a few more minutes to go. And I need a few minutes to adjust the stream and get back to you shortly. Also, if there are any Dutch people in the audience, if you want a Dutch explanation, please wave to me. Oh, there's a Dutch. Okay, yeah, I will do a Dutch explanation shortly.
Ik heb een vraag voor jou.
Ja, zeg het eens.
Weet jij waar je compressed air kan kopen dat niet flammable is?
Action?
Weet je, maar de meeste die zijn flammable.
Oh.
En we hadden het ook niet over liquid nitrogen of zo. Maar dat lijkt me iets anders.
Niet compressed. All right, I'm happy to report that the live stream is fully back as I will briefly give a Dutch explanation to the audience here watching live. Sorry that the stream crashed. I touched the power cord with my foot as a goal was being scored just now. Please excuse me for a brief moment. I'm happy that all the fans have managed to find their way back to the stream. Apologies, as I touched the power cord with my foot, and the computer turned off. I'm being laughed at by Amy. Fair enough.
Laughing with you.
Laughing with me, as we're looking at 1 minute of halftime remaining. Lubots diagnosing their robots. 5-0 disadvantage. As second half will commence in a minute or so. And if you have any questions about the stream, feel free to let me know. About the games or about things you want to know from the team, then do of course let me know. We have started in the second half as Lubots was taking the kickoff, but shot into a wall from Robosin as goal kick now goes into the defense area. Swarming bots from Lubots trying to pass and shoot on the goal. As you see, Lubots attempted to pass the ball from the left side of the field to one of their defenders, but was immediately pressed by the Robosin robots as they attempted a shot on goal but got deflected by one of the Lubots defenders and is now outside of the field. And once the ball is found and brought back to the game, we can continue. The human referees have to determine where the ball left the field in order for it to be put back on the field fairly. And the game will now continue with, I think it is a kick for Robosin as it's directly shot on goal but deflected by the keeper, meaning a corner now for Robosin on the far left corner of the field. As Robosin has some difficulty getting the ball from that little corner. Has trouble recognizing its own location on the field. As we call this visual issues or visues happening here in the Small Size League of the RoboCup 2024 in Eindhoven. This is the second day of group stage, Pool B, with the winner of this match progressing to the knockoff stage, claiming what is likely to be the final slot. I'm not actually sure. As There's a shot on goal by Robosin, passing all the defenders and quite possibly, or actually already being approved by the defenders or by the referees. As for the digital audience, we are going to look at the replay for you. As we see a great pass, a 1-2 shot on goal through the defense by Robosin. Incredible stuff and a well-deserved goal here. As we get ready to start once again. Kickoff now by Lubots at a 6-0 advantage for Robosin. Kick immediately into the three-man pressing moving wall from Robosin, trying to get the ball in a good position for them so that they can have a shot, maybe now, maybe here. But great defense from Lubots as the ball is shot into the defender and over the sideline, meaning a throw-in for Robosin on the left side. As Robosin is now trying to get the ball in the correct position, they have to be accurate up to 15 centimeters. As they have 10 more seconds to do so. And just want to check up with the live stream audience. I believe you can still hear me if I talk into the other microphone, right? As there's another shot on goal deflected by the keeper. And Robosin pushing the Lubots defenders into their own goal area. As Robosin is trying to pass the ball around, looking for the free man, looking for a shot on goal. But the ball goes over the goal line and there's a goal kick for Lubots on the right side of the field. Shot on goal deflected by the goalkeeper. Once more, great play by the goalkeeper. Another shot on goal, this time passing the goalkeeper. As Robosin takes or expands their lead by making it a 7-0 game. For any of you wondering, we still have 3 minutes and 30 seconds of play remaining. As we're looking at the small size league, small robots. Welcome everyone. The game will also end if there is a 10-0 or if there's a 10 goals being scored by either side. Robosin well on their way to scoring those 10 goals. As a new competitor in the league, same as Lubots, and therefore it's even more interesting as I noticed that the goal has been disapproved by the referee, wondering why. Of course, robots or humans still having the upper hand in deciding whether something is a goal or not. As I would love to get some inside information as to why that goal has been rejected. As maybe for the online audience, we will look at the replay. And maybe we'll get wiser from that. So a shot on goal by Robosin, blocked by the goalkeeper. And I think it might have been going too fast, but I don't actually think it was too fast. I will inquire shortly why that goal was rejected as we move on. Game continues with a shot on goal, deflected by the Lubots goalkeeper. And now for the defender to clear, but another defender interfering with that clear. And now a corner for Lubots on the left side. As I will inquire why that goal was discontinued. The goal doesn't count, actually. I think the score, yes, should be equal. 6 seconds. As Robos Sin is moving the bots into a C formation. But 16 seconds is really giving a little bit sort of now. First, I don't know if it's as waiting for the game to be continued with 3 minutes of playing the second half. Robos in task to get the ball and go for a corner kick as they will set up right here. The other reason, by the way, for a goal being discontinued is the ball is going too high to hove. The maximum height of the ball after the last touch of a robot is 15 centimeters. Yes, here I am. Here's the voice that you're hearing. Are you guys Dutch or English, by the way? Maybe a hand for Dutch? No? English. Okay, good. Then that is perfect. As there's a potential goal here for Robos, but just wide of the goal area as we have a look here. Robos preparing a corner on the right hand side. Always nice to see so many of you watching both online and on site here at RoboCup 2024 Eindhoven, the Netherlands. As I was looking at the stream momentarily, but it appears that Robos has kicked the ball over the goal line, meaning that Lubots, the black robots with the yellow dots on top for the keen-eyed among you, will get to bring the ball back into play. A shot by Robos but deflected by the keeper. The keeper now has to clear the ball from the goal area. Will fail to do so. And now there will be a free kick for Robos. Potentially dangerous. Robos looking for the 7-0 here. As a shot is shot into the wall by Robos. As the game is continued. And Lubots now going to the far side of the field. All the robots moving now. As Robos has avoided the danger. Fight for the ball in midfield around the center area. As the ball is now going back into the half of Lubots. A shot on goal. Great defense by the keeper who will clear the ball again. As we move to the other side of the field. Things are moving fast now as Lubots will be passing the ball back and forth to the defense. Let's see if they can give it another pass. But a block from Robos as things are happening here. The game is stopped as there's a shot on goal by Robos. But once more, a great defense by the keeper. And now a chance for Lubots to go to the other side of the field. And maybe score a goal of their own, but the ball now going over the goal side, and Robos will take a goal kick on the left. The ball was now going over the goal line over here on my side of the field, meaning that there's a goal kick for Lubots if they manage to place the ball back into the left corner of the field, which they will do. And as the game will now be continued, maybe Lubots can get out of their own half here with a great chip, but a good response from Robos as the ball goes over the sideline. Lubots moving further on the field. Maybe another chip here as they're passing the ball to one of their team members. Team members trying to get the ball further into the field. Managed to do so. It's now in the half of Robos on their left side. Watch for the orange goal. There's a shot on goal, but deflected by the Robos keeper. Now a chance for Robos as the ball goes over the sideline. And there's a free throw for Robos. The free throw is shot over the goal line, and now there's a goal kick for Lubots. And in the meantime, let me tell you some fun facts about this competition. The robots are all centrally controlled by a single computer per side. So each team has their own computer, and they're controlling all the robots that you see on the field based on the top view of the robots. Cameras hanging above the field. And as a team, you have to create or try to create 11 robots, each being able to shoot, to dribble, and to drive. And you also need the necessary computational hardware to be able to accomplish this. As we see a robot substitution here from Robos in taking out one of their robots. So far, the robots from Robosin are playing well as a new contender is ready to enter the field when the referee allows it. But for this to happen, the ball should first be on the other side. Now, never mind, the robot can be introduced into the game as we move into the far field. And ball for Lubots here on a dangerous position as the ball is chipped to one of their defenders. A chip towards the center area of the goal, but potentially cleared out. No, blocked by one of the attackers as the game is halted. 29 seconds remaining in the first or the second half of this game. A loose tire on the field, held up by the referee. It's ever so small, but still can make an impact. As that will be cleared up and the game can continue smoothly. Lubots apparently dropping those spars on the field. And if you do that too often, you will get a yellow card. And a yellow card meaning you have to take a robot off the field. As right now, Robosin will be able to take the free kick. A shot on goal, but defended by the keeper. Maybe a rebound here, as the defenders are quick to touch the ball here. Defense trying to dribble here, trying to get the ball into midfield. They will manage to do so as Robosin's defense is quick. And a shot on goal, once more deflected by the keeper. Maybe a second time here, maybe a possibility for a rebound. As Lubots here is given a yellow card. When the ball is entering the goal area, the keeper only has 5 seconds to remove it. But with that said, the game is now officially over as we see a little dance from Lubots. A great game. Well done to both sides. Congratulations to Robosin. As the team will now be making a group picture. Congratulations to the Brazilian fans here. I hope you saw your team with a convincing 6-0 victory. And I believe that means that Robosin will most certainly be going on to the knockout stages of the game, where they will be playing against other teams, fearsome teams, fearless teams perhaps. But Robosin certainly making an impressive run for their first time in Division A. And great to see that there's so many supporters that have also joined the live stream and are cheering their team on. Certainly deserving the win here. Also deserving to get far in the competition. But it will certainly get more challenging for them later on. The team's now making a picture. Also, maybe something interesting to note. Maybe the Lubots will show this to the people watching. Their mascot is actually an octopus. You cannot see that at the moment, but from where I'm sitting, it's very cute. It even has a hat. As both teams are quite big, and we're waiting for. Never mind, we're not waiting for the RoboFay referee. We're waiting for the picture to be taken. As the photographer has to move quite far back to get everyone there. As the final applause to both teams, very well deserved. As maybe Lubots, can you show the octopus to the audience, maybe? Can you show the octopus to the audience? Yes. The mascot here of Lubots, an octopus. Why is it an octopus actually?
Shell octopus.
Shell octopus?
Shell octopus. He had like a smoked pipe to smoke.
Ah, very nice.
It's just we always played with 3D printed octopuses.
Yeah.
So we just bought this one.
As a mascot, I also see them on your screen over there.
Yeah, we have quite a lot of them.
Which is a nice maybe story to tell to the audience. Lubots, they just told me that their mascot being an octopus is something. Something that lies very close to their hearts is if you have a very good eyesight here on the left monitor, there are quite a few 3D printed octopuses. 3D printing, of course, being a technique that is widely employed in the field of engineering, of prototyping, and widely used by all of the teams here to test and validate designs, make certain adjustments, and just be able to test designs and validate whatever is happening. As I thank you all for joining this match. 30 minutes from now there will be a final match, so if you want to stick around, feel free. In the meantime, you can entertain yourselves by watching the live stream from the RoboCup that is taking place in the far corner on the left side, but you can watch it digitally if you want. As I will be signing off for a brief moment, grabbing some water, and also entertaining my live stream guests. All right, live stream folks, thank you very much for joining this game, Robos versus Lubots. As a final match today, we will have Schunlicht versus Air Force, Germany against China. And this will take place 30 minutes from now. So if you want to watch that, stay tuned. I will be covering that last match. But for now, I'll put on the countdown. as we wait for the match between Air Force and Schunlinked to start later in about a minute, I have been informed that something interesting is going to happen on one of the fields you see behind you on screen. A lot of people have gathered themselves. As I will try to give you some of the sound. Maybe it is a little bit shaky as it is a speaker recorded by this microphone.
Different objects, and they can do that really, really well. Then on stage, it's the same thing. You have your robots, they can do things, and you can put that in a performance. So you get judged on how well your robot can do the different features of the robot. So it's a great way to actually showcase what students and what they're able to do when they don't have a clear idea and they're up to their creative. The options are limitless.
Anything that can happen on a stage, because you mentioned dancing, of course, playing out a story, inventing one yourself or replicating one from a movie, or even doing an informative presentation like a talk at a corporate event. It's all covered there. How difficult is it to compare them when you're judging?
Well, with all the RoboCup leagues, it's all about what the students get out of it and how much they learn. They're really educational part, and it's definitely what's been inspiring to have participants and teachers get involved over the years, that educational focus. And so with on stage, it's not about how amazing your robots are in terms of what technology they have. It's how well the students can actually say, well, this is what I've done, this is how well it presents on stage and how well it actually performs on stage. But also we have interviews with the teams to actually for them to explain what they did and why they did it. And that's how the scoring works, is it's not just about how amazing your performance is, but actually that gives the opportunity for the teams to be proud of the work that they've done and through the scoring system that way. So it's a very different way of looking at robots, but it means that you get that really nice educational focus, but also allowing the teams to be proud of what they've done. And that's something that, with robots, you talk to any roboticist, and I'm a roboticist myself. We love talking about our robots and what they can do.
We do. I'm a roboticist too. So.
I'm surrounded by roboticists.
We're all here.
Yeah.
But this is RoboCup, and this is what it's all about.
Yeah.
And its skills transfer so nicely to all the leagues. To see the technology being used in onstage, it's being used all over the world, all over RoboCup, but all over in different parts of technology. We've got augmented reality in performances.
Really? Nice.
Where else will you see augmented reality at a RoboCup? Maybe in a display for robots not in industry.
I saw some VR glasses, but no AR glasses yet
pretty cool.
on the pitch. I'm pretty sure if I was the right age, if it already existed, I would have been very enthusiastic to do some performance with technology on stage. Did you get to see any acts?
I did, actually.
What did you see, Ellen?
It was an amazing performance by an Italian team. I think we can go to the video.
Oh, we can show some images? So there's an act on stage, and some of them are human, and then there's a lot of robots interacting with the kids there.
I even see a Now robot there.
Yeah.
That should be in the Major League. That should be playing soccer. But look at it. It's on stage. It's not doing just a demo program. It is actually the students who program that in themselves.
That's amazing.
How amazing is that? That we see the technology that will one day play soccer, or currently playing soccer, but used in a completely different way in a performance. And that's what onstage provides. It's amazing.
Did you get some explanation of them, of how they built everything? Did you hear that too, or was that on another time?
We did not have an interview with. We did have an interview. I think Ton had an interview with them on Wednesday, which will probably also be available on the
That's
YouTube
right.
channel.
We had an interview with this team. I remember when Toon was here on the first day and they were still in rehearsing, and so we even filmed a rehearsal of them. They also did an explanation of everything they used. We are going to put it on YouTube. One downside for our channel is that our channel is not registered as an educational channel, so when they use protected music, copyrighted music, YouTube takes it off.
Yeah.
But you have a channel that does have an educational mark.
Yes, so we can actually have our RoboCup official channel, which has all the different documentation and videos from onstage. So not just the actual performances, but also the students make videos of explaining how their robots work, and also all their technical, all the technical parts behind their programs. So it's amazing to see and definitely worthwhile having a look at our YouTube channel.
Excellent. Where do you find it? It's on YouTube and it's called?
RoboCup Junior on stage.
That's
So,
very clear. Go to YouTube, type in RoboCup Junior on stage, and you will find amazing clips and also explanations of how they did it. Thank you very much for being here, and enjoy tomorrow, of course.
thank you.
Margot Edwards. So, the weekend starts now.
Yes.
We have survived until Friday.
2 more days to go.
2 more days to go, and very beautiful days, of course.
I
Ellen.
think we will see a lot of interesting soccer matches mainly.
That is true. That is true. The mid-size league over there will absolutely be very beautiful, I think, the coming days. And also the other competitions will have, well, the best teams will find each other tomorrow and the day after. So I also hope that tomorrow we can show some results and show what teams are in the lead. And of course, I noticed today that you became a robot football commentator, Ellen.
Yes, I did.
Congratulations. What did you comment on?
I commented like Kurt on the standard platform league with the now robots. Very cute.
Oh, wonderful. I took a very nice picture of you together with Dario doing the comment with all the robots in front of you. Oh, I was also wondering, you were watching the on stage. Your specialization is soft robotics.
Yes.
Anything that you can think of that soft robotics can do in an on-stage performance?
Well, soft robotics can, of course, like mimic nature. So if we would have a performance with, not only human, but animals or plants even, I think that would be very beautiful, very nice use case for soft robotics.
I see you next year at the on-stage competition.
Unfortunately, I think I'm too old for that.
You just make a team of children, and they will just put something. You can even do the face mimics with soft robotics,
that would be cool.
or you could just show all the kids teams what soft robotics can do, and they will go, oh, we can use it. We will
I think there is even a soft robotics workshop here at the
There is.
science exhibition.
That is
So
true.
everyone that wants to learn more about soft robotics should definitely check it out there.
Absolutely. More soft robotics at the RoboCup. Thank you very much for joining us. There is some cheering behind us because a lot of robots are doing a collective from left to right. It's a Dutch thing. They like to jump from left to right whenever there's football games. So we're going to close up here and shoot some images of that you can see at our YouTube channel. Thank you for joining us. Tomorrow we're back starting 9 o'clock, robocup.live. All the live streams will be there. 7 o'clock, we will be back without Kurt, but with Ellen.
I will be still here.
For another Today at RoboCup. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Give me all you got if you're prepared to break the silence. I'll be in the sunshine, running beside the light. I've been feeling down, but I've been looking up, afraid to fall. God, I've been so down, can you pick me up? Don't let me fall. Can you show me how to fix this mess? I am down knees and I may fall. As I'm so
with the main live stream over, it is time to set our sights on the final match of today. Air Force versus RoboSin. RoboSin versus Licht. As I still have to get my head into the game, but we'll most certainly attempt to do so. And a warm welcome to all of you watching the stream. I had a few crashes today. One because I pushed away the unplugged my computer with my foot. I will try not to do this as we have a look at the field. Air Force versus Licht is going to be an interesting match. Both teams, I think, have already qualified for the group stage. As both teams also won their fair share of matches. I think CJU more convincing than others, or than Air Force. Air Force. I hope most certainly my fan of the stream, Mike, is watching. Mike, if you're out there, hello. As earlier, like half an hour ago, we saw the match between RoboSin and Lubots. Lubots likely having been eliminated from the tournament. Earlier, we also saw Robot in Twente being eliminated from the tournament. Defeated by the Immortals team. And as I'm looking for where the teams are at, no, actually, they're on the far side of the field. We still need a few more minutes to get ready, but I think the game will be a quick one as both teams have accurate ball placement and generally good tactics. So I think maybe the game will be halted a lot because of goals. But I'm hoping for certainly an exciting match. As I'll have a quick look at the predictions. CGU versus Air Force predicted largely to go into favor of CJU, as the mid-sized league behind me is scoring a goal. I hope there's still some Chinese fans out there watching, even though it might be on the late side for them. I believe it's around 12 o'clock at night, depending on where in China you might be. As I'm your host, Thijs Bink, potentially a candidate for your favorite host, maybe also your only host. Well, you can of course vote for Amy as well, even though she is not here at the moment. And whilst I rearrange my RoboCup bandana, I would like to set our sights on the field. As I would also like to play to you a few anthems. The first one by Air Force. They, after hearing their very first version of the AI-generated anthem, they requested something more heavy, something more metally, and something more fearsome, reflecting the strong nature of this team. German team from Erlangen. Not pronounced Air Force as some might believe, but Air Force, play on words taught by the founders of the team. But a play on words that is hard to figure out, to discern by English speakers among us. As I'll quickly go into the list of anthems, as I'm finding Air Force anthem in between parentheses 1.mp3 that I will load in for you guys, and I hope you enjoy. I hope that for the heavy metal fans, for the Air Force fans, that anthem is certainly representative of their team capabilities. As I am most certainly interested to hear your feedback, special requests, maybe non-copyrighted songs that I can use as an example for the AI. As I think this is a prime example of why we should have more AI in our lives, making it more fun for everyone. Well, I load in the anthem for CJU, as I think it is a little bit more calm, signifying the grace and agility of their team. So let's have a listen, shall we?
Fight the fight. Charge forward, never yield in this digital battlefield. Metal hearts and minds so clear, victory is drawing near. Siege or lift, hear our cheer. Mighty bots sway in, no fear. Together rise and conquer all. In this game, we stand so tall.
And as we were listening to that anthem, I would like to hear which one is your favorite. But I think as a personal reflection here, both songs are equally impressive, and I hope they will be as impressive as I predict the game to be. As we're still waiting on both referees as well as the teams to really get ready, and maybe I was wrong in the time. As in fact I was wrong in the time. I now notice that the final game will not be at 7:30, but it will be at 8, so that is 12 minutes from now. Which gives us a look, or gives us the opportunity to talk a little bit about what's happening. Maybe I can show it to you guys. Here on the right side we have CJU from Guangzhou in China. A team finalists from last year against Tigers. Tigers having a very strong display earlier this evening, as the Robots from CTU is now moving on and having some warm-up shots against a seemingly empty goal. I don't think Air Force will make it that easy for them, as there's another shot on goal. This way 10-0 will be reached quite fast, as 3-0 now for CJU. Maybe if you like my anthems, I would like to show you one more. It is my personal favorite, the Dutch anthem, inspired by the left to right song from Snollebollekes, a Dutch carnival artist. Let's have a listen.
Running on my field in moving fast left and right. Garden goes with all his might. Robo team shining light. Go Herman, go from left to right. You're the hero of the night. Save the game with all your might. Program strong, program swift.
It is a cool 33 degrees, I think, here in Eindhoven. As I apologize for that echo. As I also see, no, this is still CJU preparing themselves. Testing their main striker here. Positioning the ball behind the striker. Let's see. Swift turn and a shot on goal. Impressive stuff here. From that lonesome striker. Here we can see a little close-up of that action. A twist and a shot on goal. Cool. Let me also set up the other side of this, the same way with the keeper view, so that we can give another perspective. And there we have it. The striker from the perspective of the Air Force keeper, as CJU fearless as ever, trying to get their reps in. A rebound shot. Also no problem for the CJU keeper. Now a rebound shot from the other side. While I will try and give you the keeper perspective of what is otherwise a fearless attack. Here we go. Easy goal there. CJU certainly looking impressive, even though no other robots are on the field. But if I was Air Force, I would be scared. This isn't any team. This is CJU from China. Last year's finalist. And certainly a contender for the throne. The Iron Throne. No, that is the Game of Thrones reference. The RoboCup. I don't know if there's an actual trophy, actually. Yeah. For any members of the audience, I hope to bring you a very interesting, impactful game. I am all geared up with all the perspectives that you might want, as well as the instant replay and some cool transitions as we have a look at the right side of the field with CGU's robots, and on the left here, Air Force. And the Tigers infiltrant, no, actually, I think that's a member of the organizing committee, as disguised in a Tiger shirt. As at the moment, things are very quiet, but the game is certainly not going to be quiet. For any small-size league football fans, after the game on the Division B field versus with Delft Mercurians, I think, versus Robo Faye, we will start a game here with actually a goal being scored for Ooh, a goal scored for, I'm not sure what the other team is there, but not Delft Mercurians in this case. 0-1, I don't know how much time left to play. As very soon the game on Division A will also commence. CJU, Licht versus Air Force. Here on the near entrance side of the hall. You're very welcome to watch that game. As we zoom out, we see that now CGU has set up their robots all across the field. Moving back into position. This camera is mirrored, I think. Is it? Because it looks like you're sitting on my left, but you're sitting on my right.
Oh, it's mirrored.
It's mirrored, but also it might not be because the camera is pointing at us. Yes.
Okay, so the match at Division B was very intense. It was 0-0 over a very long time. And then I thought in the last second, someone told me it was 25 seconds after the last second. Who were we competing against?
It's not RoboFay, I think, right?
No, it's not RoboFay. Namek.
Ooh.
Namek scored a goal against Delft Mercurians.
Namek is from Canada, right?
No, it's a French team.
Ah,
right?
French. French Canada? No, don't think so. As I'm a bit sad to see only 10 supporters here. Would have expected to see more. Maybe that's a fluke. No, they're actually only 10. Mike, are you out there? I'm rooting for you as you predict a 6-0 victory from CJU against Air Force. Not even having faith in your own team is a little bit of a shame if you ask me. But as the day gets longer, I'm starting to get a little bit more offensive. As, of course, Mike, this is all in good sports.
Maybe he's realistic.
Or realistic, yeah. I guess he's realistic. Long-time fan of the show. Appreciate you. As CGU is ready, but Air Force is still struggling to get their robots on the field. The game is halted. Should commence in a minute. And there we have it. Two teams ready to face each other. As the game will start with a kickoff from CJU. A pass back. Immediately a chip forwards, blocked by Air Force. As there's a stolen goal deflected by the defense. Corner kick for CJU. There Mike is. Hello Mike. Predicted 0-6 against CJU. I was actually shaming you, Mike, I think, before you joined into the stream. As I think you should be rooting for your own team. They need your support, even though you just said go Air Force, Earth Force, go. I still think that doesn't count if you're secretly conspiring against them in order to claim your own victory, as there's a shot or a cross, potential cross with dangerous opportunity for CJU, rightfully defended by Air Force, leading to a corner kick. No, actually a goal kick. On the right side of the field. Also, no, never mind, on the left side of the field. As Air Force starts to place the ball, have done so successfully. And will now chip the ball into midfield. A shot on goal deflected by Air Force defense. A pass to the left corner, but as it is a chip, it was hard to receive. Now ball placement for Air Force in goal side. Air Force immediately going strong with a yellow card for crashing into robots at high speeds. Doing so once more, I think here around the CJU side. As we wait for Air Force to place the ball, having difficulty with it, so now it's up for CJU. As we look at the keeper from CJU, ball placement successful. As we see a robot substitution from Air Force, rightfully so, as this robot has been giving them a lot of trouble. I think this was a forced substitution as well, as it was only bumping into other robots. No attacker here on the side of Air Force. CJU with the corner on the left side, or a throw-in. 14 of you lovely fans watching. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're not affected a lot by the heat. It is cool 33 degrees here inside of the stadium, as the attacker is brought back into the field by Air Force and immediately will go into the barrier. Let's see, a 3-man defense. Let's look at the formation here, as it isn't loading. Let's refresh. There we go. A 3-man barrier directly in the short side of the goal. No one of CJU on the right side of the game is currently being halted. The ball is moved now. Actually, a rope is being moved, taken out as a result of that direct yellow card. As now the game continues. A single barrier, or a sort of split barrier here, with the one directly in front of the ball, one in line of the goal, and the keeper also in line of the goal. A 4-man block for any potential rebound shots. As there's a chip across the corner field, and shot misses. So a goal kick for Air Force. At least that is if they manage to place the ball correctly. And as I read the comment once more from Mike, Mike, I don't think you actually predicted 6-0 for Air Force. You predicted 6-0 for CGU, right? If so, nothing to be changed about that, but that does mean that you're a little bit of a loyal fan to the team. I would like to hear that rectification from you. Am I right, or are you right? As it appears that a component from the Air Force attacker there has broken up. It appears to be the chip plate. As I will very briefly inform the audience on the right side what is happening. And when I mute my microphone, stuff happens. So I will never mute my microphone again. As we look at the replay before the game continues. Initial good defense by Air Force, from what I can see. Ball on the right side, the chipper cross. First good defense, clearance from the keeper, not optimal. Back to the Air Force when they intercepted. And then a shot on goal on the far side. Going into the goal, unfortunately, 1-0 for CGU. Well, unfortunate for Air Force, if you're an Air Force fan. Good for CGU, of course. I'm unbiased, or supposed to be. But I would like to really see both teams get far in this competition, as they're really deserving of that. A pass from Air Force. Intercepted by CJU, but has gone out, and now a throw-in for Air Force on the left side. Pardon my yawning. It has been a stream of almost 13 consecutive hours, as my voice is giving in a little bit. But that won't stop me from covering these games for you. Mike, still waiting on those predictions from you. (1-0) in the first half of CJU versus Air Force as a result of a great cross from CJU going from right to left, as the shot was in the far side of the goal, unreachable for the keeper. As we're waiting for the ball to be placed by CJU, but the robot's not springing into action. As Air Force has already received 2 yellow cards, meaning that they're now playing with 6 robots against 8. And especially with a team of CJU, that is a scary thing to be doing at a disadvantage. Air Force now substituting a robot. And when you're doing a robot substitution, you'll have to put the robot back on the left side. As people think I'm falling asleep, but I can assure you I was not. I was checking my phone, as the game is currently halted, waiting on robot substitutions, I think. As the referee is now putting the ball in the correct position. I think there are some visuals as I see the ball glitching, but that might also be because Carla is touching it. I think it is because Carla is touching it. Happy to see that my robo team, my own robo team Twitter is watching the live stream. Maybe they can show a picture of how they're watching it. As I only see 14 viewers, meaning that it's probably somewhere on the TV. And the ball is moving across. I think a potential shot on goal there in the far field. As CGU is going for a corner. As the comment section is lighting up, as there was some confusion about the performance of Air Force last year. Well, I can assure you Air Force didn't do as well last year as they are doing this year, having suffering a lot from communication issues, I think, with the radio chips, the communication chips. But made a strong comeback this year. So there's a chip across from the goal area, but a great defense by Air Force, intercepting the ball. Does result in another corner on the right side, as I will remove my status board. As unsure what happened there. The game is actually running. As there's a huddle there in the goal side of Air Force. The keeper weakly trying to defend it. Oh, possible own goal, but no! A chip. Now there is a clearance if you ask me. And we go into the far field, into the far goal area as soon as there's a shot on goal, but missed by CJU. For the audience in the arena here, have a look at the orange golf ball. That is the one you're looking for. That is the ball, the actual golf ball that the robots are chasing. It is now being positioned on the right corner of the screen, just behind the Tigers guys in the black shirt. Maybe you're able to see it, but it will likely soon be chipped by the CGU robot. So pushed in the air across the goal area, where it is up to the keeper to get rid of it before CGU will make a potential goal. Air Force maybe wanting to go for a quick counter strategy here, as there is still a lot of defense here on the side of CJU. Ball placement now for a throw in on the side. Latorio Mike is most certainly a member of ER Force, as the keeper is now clearing the ball, slamming into another robot. But it is an effective clearance after all, if we as we see the Air Force or Shoelink robot touch the ball over the sideline. I don't see the auto referee registering this slam dunk of the keeper, as we most certainly saw that here on the stream, and I have witnesses, 15 of them to show for it, as it's now up to Air Force to clear the ball. A chip across the sideline, intercepted by CJU, moving back into the field. A potential shot on goal here, maybe, just maybe, as the CJU robot is trying to find another one to pass it, but two defenders from Air Force, whatever, Air Force, ER Force, Earth Force. It doesn't matter, the gray-white ones, as the ball now goes over the sideline. Throw in by Air Force. Apologies, Mike, actually being the team leader here. Didn't know I was talking to a pro. As happy to watch, happy to see that you're watching the games. And I believe the placement of Air Force has failed. Now the game has stopped. Yellow card being handed out to CJU, so that means a robot had to be taken off the field. It's now 8 for Air Force, 7 for CJU, as there is a potential shot on goal, but not taken, as the keeper will clear the ball back into the arms, the waiting arms of a CJU robot, but a great pressing by Air Force trying to reclaim the ball on the side of CJU as the defense is scrumming a little bit. The keeper now must clear the ball once more. Will do so over the two attacking side of CJU. As a shot on goal is rebounded by the keeper. And you have to take my call out with a grain of salt, as generally you can remember that gray-white means Air Force and black means CJU. There, sometimes Air Force, as there's a shot on goal, ooh, very closely, but a great defense by the Air Force keeper, as CJU is dangerously positioned on the half of Air Force. Generally, a lot happening on the opposite side of the field, but sometimes Air Force manages to clear the ball. At least good defending here, as it's only 1-0, as I will, for now, as there's a potential opportunity for a shot on goal. Maybe let's zoom in here. Never mind, nothing to see there. Nothing to see here, as there's a potential counter opportunity here for Air Force. Maybe a shot. Maybe a shot. No, no shot. No shot, as oh no, steal here maybe from the ball, but I think the game is halted. Yes, a yellow card being handed out to Air Force for bumping into the robots. Well, I think they are trying to collect the ball. 7 against 7 now, as there's a chip going across. And every ball that comes back to the half of CJU is swiftly returned, as I think that ball was over the sideline, and a throw in for Air Force, roughly halfway. And I must agree with Otoyo, as there are most certainly impressive defensive plays. Certainly something to do against a strong offensive team such as CJU. Only 1-0, 19 seconds of the first half remaining. And maybe Air Force can surprise us here. "19 seconds of time remaining in the first half, as we will then have a 5 minutes halftime break where the teams get to make modifications to their robots and their code. As we have a throw in here for CJU on the left side. Watch the black robot with the orange ball try to chip it into the far side of the goal. A good defense by Air Force. The ball moving outside of the goal area. Now push back over the goal line. Corner kick for CJU in the dying seconds of the game. Dying seconds of the first half. Good question here in the online audience, as I'll just briefly wait for the corner kick. Good defense here from Air Force. Maybe they have adjusted the strategy. Maybe this was always the case, as there's a potential opportunity now for Air Force. But no luck here, as the defense from CJU is also still standing strong. The game is now stopped. 5 minutes halftime break. As I think the strategies are adjusted either before the game or maybe even during the game, depending on the level of intelligence of the robots. Of course, waiting for Mike to share some insights if he so desires. For example, good ways to, I would say, adjust your strategy on the fly is to make use of heat mapping. Mapping where the robots and the ball is mostly situated in the field, and maybe trying to find open areas. I can't help but notice that I think maybe CJU and also Tigers are doing this at times, as normally when teams are strong in defense in the first half, in the second half they somehow still manage to bypass that weaknesses in the defense. But as we progress through the knockout stages tomorrow and then the finals on Sunday, I will be sure to ask the teams whether this really is the case. as I do not even have to wait for the next day for these insights to be shared. As Mike just mentioned in the chat that Air Force can adjust strategy modes, e.g. The level of aggressiveness or how big the defensive wall might be. But this does not happen automatically. They have to take a timeout for this. Both teams can request a timeout, giving them a total time of 5 minutes if they wish to make any changes. As we see something happening here on the left side, let me zoom in for you guys. This isn't this isn't a thing, or this isn't a joke, a practical joke here by Air Force, as a little beetle has just landed on my desk. It's not really a beetle, it's maybe a mosquito, maybe a fly. I will try and get it out of here. As Air Force is also trying to get the heat out of the systems of their robots. Overheating issues leading to path planning mistakes. Even though I must say up till now, I didn't notice a lot of them. As we need to thank Mike for explaining the situation. But Mike, please explain me one more thing. As I will briefly swap to the team videos here. As I will zoom into the prediction side. And when I look here, Mike, CJU versus Air Force, I think you made a mistake here in your predictions. As I think you just mentioned, you were you voted 6-0 for Air Force. I might be mistaken there, but if that is not the case, hereby I have exposed you. But of course, CGU being a very strong team, last year's finalists, as Air Force really wants to make a good impression here. 1 minute of halftime remaining. Air Force being the underdogs in the predictions generally, but this is a trend we see in most games of CJU. I see them here on my left side. The people in the white shirts from Guangzhou in China. As Air Force still waving. No, actually done waving now. Robots are refreshed, and I would actually like to ask if they can also come wave in my face, because it does seem refreshing here with a cool 30-degree stadium. 8:30 actually is the time. Broadcasting from Eindhoven, the Netherlands. RoboCup 2024 is what you're watching, but I'm sure you know this as you clicked on the link. 10 seconds of halftime before we move on to the second half of the game. 5 minutes. As Mike is once more on the spot with some insights. A motor controller seeming to be overheating. And I must admit that my motor is also overheated. No, I don't know actually. But after this game ends, I will go home, have a rest, and be here back again at 9 o'clock for... you already know what the game is going to be. The upper match of Pool A versus Immortals. As there's a... Ooh, there was a potential shot, I think, from Air Force. Now CJU on their own half. Placing the ball, doing so successfully. As a chip brings CJU to the other side. Air Force now seeming to play a little bit more aggressive, and it's working out for them as they're getting on the half of CJU. Their first attempt is shot on goal, but missing, unfortunately. As it's now CJU on the left side here taking a goal kick. CJU having a one-man advantage as we have to move back into the midfield. CJU in possession, trying to pass the ball around, trying to make their way across the five-man defense. And actually, a shot on goal. Oh, very close, but defended by the CJU keeper. Last line of defense, impressive stuff here. As I think the changes and the waving of Air Force has certainly made a difference here in the second half. 4 minutes and 60 seconds remaining in the first half of the game, or the second half of the game. Air Force ready to make a difference. An explosive first start to the second half of this game. Air Force having 2 attempts at goal, 1 barely going in, but a great defense from the goalkeeper of CJU. As we wait for the game to be continued on the right side of the field, I believe. A throw in for CJU, the Black Robots. Ooh, never mind. This isn't going to be the case, as I see that the game is stopped for rule discussions. I am wondering what needs to be discussed, so if anyone wants to fill me in on this, definitely do so. Your live stream guy here at the bottom of the field. The referees are, of course, recognizable by their black and white striped shirts, now huddled over to the left of the field, discussing whatever rule might need to be discussed, along with the team captains from both the teams. As you know, I might actually go and have a little inquiry myself. Also, a fair point from Mike, as most of the Air Force members also believe that they're not taking this game home. Neither does Mike, but of course he is still standing first place in the predictions. Making also an very impressive first run in the second day of the group stage. Let me get back to you about the rule discussion. We see that Air Force is scrambling to get the ball out of their own defense area. As I move back to the live stream. And so for the online audience, especially with a lot of expert members, the rule discussion was about detecting the speed of the ball in 2D or 3D space, wondering whether the other referee can determine accurate speeds of the ball in 3D space or just in 2D space. Don't know what the conclusion was, but yeah, that was what was being discussed. I don't know why, but most certainly it was discussed. As I take off my sweatband, ready to sweat some more in the game, we zoom into the right section. A great pass here by Air Force, but intercepted by CJU, making some great evasions. And a shot on goal, but it hits the post. Oh my god, let's save a replay for later. As the ball now crosses the field, and we can watch that instant replay really quickly. Here you see once more Impressive evasions from CJU, Schoenlicht. As they shoot on goal, just hits the post. I think the keeper predicted this, so no action. As we are on the far left side of the field. Ball, the game is actually stopped. Why? Why is the game stopped? I think it might be because of some... oh no, actually timeout being called by CJU. Schoenlicht. So we hear the referee laughing. Even though I don't think this game is a laughing matter. Possibly some visual issues being diagnosed on the left here. As CJU is inspecting their robots. And I'm inspecting them. So we have a look at the keeper point of view here. From the side of CJU. CTU's timeout, counter running. Maybe they're adjusting some tactics. This also means that Air Force can adjust some tactics. As I wonder, Mike, are you actually here in Eindhoven, or are you watching the games from home? Also, Otoyo, welcome to the stream, not the scream. Wondering where you are watching this stream from. Is it a nice weather? Is it not? To my Robo bros. At home, or wherever you are. I actually have received a photo from Robot in Twente in their house apartment thingy, 20-person apartment, where they are watching the live stream on the beamer. Hello guys. As is there anything cool I can show you? Yeah, I can show you the formation here. Wow. It is an attempt at making a Z versus a scramble on the side of Air Force. The 3-man barrier holding strong. As I shouldn't be yawning on stream. As there are vision problems here. Uh-oh. Otherwise known as visues. As Toyo is watching from Germany. It is hot there as well as it is here. The game is also quite tense. Only 1-0 to CJU. Trying to get past the strong defense from Air Force. As oh my god, as Mike has the most favorable viewing angle of all, namely from a beer garden in Nuremberg. I hope you're having a nice beer. I certainly could use one, so if anyone feels like they can bring me a beer, that would be much appreciated. As I see Amy coming back on stream there. Amy doesn't happen to have a beer, do you?
I don't have a beer. I'm sorry. I do have a t-shirt from Tigers.
Ah, for me.
For me.
For you. Sad.
And I'm very, very happy with it. Thank you, Tigers.
Wow, calling out a different team that is playing, as Otoyo actually asks meaningful questions here on stream. Thank you, Otoyo. Sorry, Amy. So he asks what determines the number of robots on the field. Don't they go up to 11? Yes, that is the case. But the teams can agree to play 8 versus 8 in the group stage. As we currently have a free kick situation, I think, from CJU. A 5-man defense and 1 blocking the shot here. As the ball now moves into the side of CJU, being chipped out. But yeah, so the teams now have agreed to play 8 versus 8. I think also because Our Force wants to save their robots. I know for a fact that CGU has 11. I hope Air Force has 11 as well. And I also didn't know that rule, Theo.
Yeah, it's new this year.
Ah.
Since in Division A, you're allowed to have up to 11 robots on the field, but sometimes it's quite difficult for teams to actually have 11 working robots on the field. So they decided that it's also okay to play with 8 robots if the teams agree on that.
Yeah. So we couldn't have known the rule as it was just invented, as more things like innovations are being invented every day, every year.
So have you already told them about the bit of struggles Air Force was having before the match?
With the overheating?
Yes, they have overheating problems. That's why you saw them like waving with the papers during halftime. They actually had to cut parts of their PCB off. And I just spoke with someone from Air Force and it's actually helping. And in their skirts, they were drilling some holes for better airflow. I'm not sure if that's really helping a lot, but I'm sure it does something.
I'm not sure if Mike is happy to hear that that the team unsupervised is drilling holes in their PCB. Maybe he knows Mike is actually the team leader of Air Force.
Oh, Mike, wonderful to have you in the chat.
Also having Robot 20 at home, watching from the beamer. That is always also very cool.
They are watching.
They are watching. I just got a picture.
Oh, that's great.
Yes, yes.
Hi, Robot Team.
Hello, Robo Team. Robo Team 20. Other side here, there.
I should take my shirt off for that.
No, whoa, whoa,
Yes,
whoa.
I have purple underneath this.
I hope you do, as this stream is definitely doesn't have a PG rating, but it certainly will have a PG rating, as CGU is now moving into the field, a shot into the barrier of our first standing strong as always. Maybe those holes were a reasonable thing to do after all, as Air Force is strong on the defense side, maybe making their way through here. Potential shot on goal, can they? No, they cannot, as a ball is cleared. And at the same time, it's getting dangerously close to the side of Air Force. As Mike is, I think, processing their team. No, actually, no, he already noticed. He already knows this. We have no news to bring to him, as it's a very up-to-date team manager. Great to see. As the ball is currently not in play, but supposed to be placed by Air Force. I think for a goal kick.
Probably, yeah. We have ball placement for Air Force.
But Air Force seemingly unresponsive, meaning that ball placement will soon go to... Never mind, there's a robot substitution, so ball placement won't go anywhere. As the game is halted, and CJU is once more calling for a timeout. Taking a robot from the field, Air Force putting it back in.
You're calling it CJU
Yes.
instead of Junlicht.
Yes.
That's okay. I'm just like, do you have a particular reason for
I
that?
think, oh yes, it's because the audio referee also calls it CJU.
But is the audio referee, is it someone who like recorded their voice, or is it like an AI generated voice?
You would have to ask Tigers, but I think it's AI generated.
Does it have a German accent?
Oh, most certainly it does.
Okay, that's probably not.
No. I think it's a German generated AI.
Oh, I love that.
As yeah, they're pronouncing it CJU, and it's a little bit easier than Schoenlicht, as I have trouble pronouncing the N here in the word Schoenlicht. Apologies to my Chinese fans. Hope you're doing well there. Hope that you're sound asleep, as it's about 6 hours later in China. But otherwise, I hope that you're doing well. Doing henhao, as I like to call. Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
Chinese for
God.
very good. Yeah.
Well done, Thijs. So how many words do you know approximately in Chinese?
I know that saying "How are you?" is ni hao ma, and if it's an older person or if you want to pay respect, it's nin hao ma with an N. Very good.
Shesha.
Shesha meaning thank you here, as not much is happening. Ball placement for Air Force on I don't know where actually. Let me bring back the field, as we're just bullshitting around, not shitting around. That would be unfortunate.
So in the chat, I see a very great suggestion that maybe after this match, if we could get an interview with Air Force, talking about their new airflow. I have to give credits to Toby for that. And maybe they can tell us a little bit more about their SAW to PCB tactic for sure. That would be nice.
Yeah, that would be very nice. We'll certainly try and make that happen, I'll tell you. So please stay tuned after the stream. As 1 minute and 12 seconds of play. As there's a chip here, potential shot on goal. Ooh, a shot on goal, but deflected by the defender, so not even a sweat on the face of the keeper here as the ball goes off to the sideline for CJU to be placed. Fight for the ball in halfway midfield.
Intense fight.
Intense fighting.
I always want to put on like a little music, like.
Oh, yeah, I was thinking Eye of the Tiger, but
that works as well.
a little more romance is definitely not something we disapprove here at the RoboCup 2024, as we certainly love robots.
We do.
I hope you guys do too. So I'm trying to bring back the status board, but that doesn't work in this view. So let's go to this view, and there it is. Let's also bring up our lovely faces. You are watching... oh wait, we're in the left corner, never mind. We're already there. It's getting late. I've seen a lot of robots. I've seen a lot of robots standing still as well, as there's currently a timeout. Yes, you wanted to say
Yeah,
something?
because at what time did you start this morning? How long have you been doing live streams today?
Well-
and not just like online live streams, but also real life here
Yeah,
for the
things
for the
are
public.
getting equally intense as the Air Force is trying to intimidate robots on the side of Schoenlicht. I started, or my alarm went off at 6:15 this morning. Fortunately, it went off because I didn't charge my phone, fell asleep with it right beside me, cuddling it. Only 10% left as I drove to Eindhoven, questioning whether that was a safe decision, but I made it to set up the live stream here at 8 for you guys, and 9 was the first match. I think we played about 10 matches here today, and at some point I got another microphone here, the yellow one, being shoved into my face, asking me to entertain the in-person audience. So if you're... Whoa, what's happening? Why are people shouting at the robots? But if you're in Eindhoven or in the vicinity, definitely come and check out the games, as the ball is now going across the goal line. 30 seconds of active play remaining. 23, scrap that. It will look like a likely but hard-fought victory by CJU. Thank you.
We
Yeah.
noticed you looked really good, but they were in the finals last year, right?
CJU, yes.
Yeah, so if you lose with 1-0, I think that's pretty good.
Yes, also Atoya, thank you for the compliment. I'm of course very happy to be providing this live stream for you guys. If you are enjoying it, this is the time where I would open my crowdfunding, but I don't have one. So at the moment it's just me volunteering here, as I'm just joking. And with 14 seconds of active play remaining, maybe a miracle can happen here on the side of Air Force. The ball in the far left corner of the screen, as we quickly switch to an instant replay from the one and only goal in this game. As ball placement now on CJU, and here, no, actually this was a goal. Oh wait, this was another replay from an almost goal from CJU, but now we have an actual goal in the dying seconds of the game. Let's have another instant replay for you guys right after the other replay that we had. Let's also slow it down a little bit to 60%, 70% here, as we're watching the replay of the replay. Wait a brief moment as this is the actual footage, I think. No, never mind. I screwed up that replay. But it it was actually not a goal.
I am confused.
Oh, it's invalid, rejected by the.
Oh, the game control operator.
Oh, let's ask.
Oh, careful. So, well, Thijs is running over to the game control operator. For those who missed it, it looked like Junlik scored a goal against Air Force, but it is still 1-0, so it was invalid, and Thijs knows why. He's running back here. Tell us, please.
Anyone want to place a guess? It was an overspeed kick by the side of CJU. And, yeah. 6 seconds. CJU bringing in another robot. Substituting another robot. As they have 1 yellow card, can only have 7 in play.
Should we ask CJU what the correct way to pronounce their team name is?
Oh my god! Wu Shang... Who is here? I'm sorry if I butchered that name, but welcome to the stream. You just got off a plane. I don't know where that plane was going, but please enlighten us. This is a team member from CJU, and stating that CJU might not be too happy with this hard-fought victory, but I hope you can agree, Wu Shang, that it is definitely a very interesting play and a very promising, what's the word? A good giveaway that both teams will go far into this, into the game, as the game is now officially over. And an applause to CJU, congratulations, but also an applause to Air Force for, well...
They fought like tigers.
Yeah, fighting like tigers. Small joke, inside or outside. As we look around, should we ask Air Force about the PCB?
Yeah.
And
So,
maybe also CJU about their inside?
yeah, so Thijs is now running over to the teams. Maybe after they've taken their photo together, we can get someone from Air Force and maybe someone from Junlik or CGU and ask them how you pronounce their team name to enlighten us on what's going on with the PCB situation. So Thijs is doing that right now. I think so, yeah, so quite an interesting match. Yeah, as we see the robots being brought to the center for the group photo. I think Air Force can be really proud of this. Junlik as well, of course. Again, congratulations to Junlik. Well done. Did you happen to find someone?
Yes, I think Theo is coming our way. Yes, he is
Oh,
running
there
here.
he
Yes.
is.
All right.
Shouldn't he be in the photo?
Yes, but we can interview him quite quickly. Theo, we have a few questions just before the photo. First and foremost, we noticed that you're having heating issues.
Yeah.
And you also have a good remedy for this. Maybe you can explain a little bit about what you have been doing.
So the initial problem started last year. Our motor drivers were dying and they were discrete and they needed a lot of space and we didn't have enough protection. So we switched to integrated drivers, which overheat now.
Oh.
And our airflow inside the robot was horrible. It was impossible for air to circulate. You know, we had to attach heat sinks, cut open the hull and cut open our top cover PCB. And now it looks meh too good.
All
It's
right.
like quite a good hotfix, I think.
So more waving during halftime then?
Probably more waving, but not as much and not as desperately.
All right, cool. Thank you very
Yeah,
much,
no
Theo,
problem.
for the interview. And good luck in the next games.
Thank you.
Cool insider perspective here. Yeah, good job on the quick fix, for sure. Mike mentioning it's a great match. Yeah. Certainly a lot of improvements on the Air Force side, a lot of quick fixes. and generally good spirit here, as we can zoom in on that team photo being taken.
Yeah, and it's a real team spirit here, and we see that the teams really get along really well. They're having a laugh together, sharing these nice moments, taking this photo together. I see a flag from Junlicht. Oh yeah, the logo in the corner. Smile, fish shoes. They're screaming fish shoes again, which is always a nice tradition. We're doing a little squat here.
Yes.
Because you haven't moved today,
I
have
haven't
you?
moved a lot now. Eating junk food. So things are getting also intense for me here. I won't get into the specifics. As Wu Shuang wants to see an interview from a Shuling member, and I will go and ask. Maybe have them say hi to their fellow team member. Is that a dab again? No, it's not a dab. Have seen her dad before. Hope you arrived safely wherever you might be now, as I will try and ask for a Shuling member to come on the street.
So even though Thijs is already very sweaty, he's still walking with a very fast pace to find a Junlicht member to give an interview. Oh, he found one. He's asking right now. He's pointing a little bit to the live stream. Oh, Junlicht member is walking away, but he might return. Very, yes, there he is. Yes, wonderful. So Thijs will be here doing a little interview with Junlicht. I will be packing up my stuff. And for the Robo teamers watching at home, see you soon.
The camera's over
And
there,
for
we
everyone
have to
else,
bend down a little bit.
maybe I'll see you soon
But
as
also,
well
you can see
in
that,
the live chat during one of the matches tomorrow. For now, have a good night and enjoy your time with Thijs.
Your team member just got off a plane.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So maybe if you want to have a seat.
Okay.
I would like to hear. Do you have any initial thoughts on the game there? Very nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a very exciting game because yeah, we perform our best of attacking.
Yeah.
We also modified our strategies during the gameplay.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you know the Air Force cars moving ability. Their speed is quite good.
Yeah.
And the first half, a lot of our shots get blocked by
Yeah.
their
True.
keepers,
Yeah.
and we try to fix that by speeding up a little bit of our kicking.
Oh, very cool.
But yeah, it ended up with a overkicked goal, so we got a little bit too much. But yeah, we're trying, and also a lot of our corner kicks are being blocked by their defenders. I think that their defending strategies are quite great.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a great match, and it reflects a lot of improvement we could make during the following games.
Oh wow. Yes.
Yeah, so yeah, we will try to improve our strategies and the corner kick strategies, and yeah, who knows? Maybe we'll have another game with them during the elimination phase. Yeah, let's see.
Thank you so much. Yeah, that's great insights. As I think you're getting a lot of congratulations here from the people in the stream watching. I think it was great, and also very good to hear that you're adjusting these strategies on the fly. I think there will also be a small practice match now against Tigers.
Yeah.
Yes, very nice. Maybe we'll also live stream that as well. But thank you for sharing your insights.
Thank you.
And good luck during the game.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Wow. Impressive stuff here from the Junlicht team. As they mentioned that they tried to change their strategy just during halftime, as they were noticing that the defense from Air Force was quite strong. And even with those adjustments, Air Force still managed to keep the score down to 1-0. So respect on both sides, as I really appreciated the insights here. And yeah, just cool stuff. And eventually increasing the speed here has led to the second goal being disqualified, as there will be a practice match between Tigers and CJU. I will check whether I'll stick around, maybe without a face or commentary. But maybe I can keep the stream on if you want to spy on the the potential, or the last year's finalists and potential candidates for the throne here, for the Robo throne, I think we should call it now, from now on. But indeed, congratulations to CJU Xunlicht from China. Also, good game from Air Force, as we might be ending the stream, we might not be. And I will check whether I'm going home. But tomorrow at 9, we'll be back here, fresh and fruity. A little more fresh and fruity, perhaps, as we can maybe show a small part of this match. So if you wanna stream Otoya, no worries. I'll have to leave for today, but we'll be back tomorrow or Sunday. Please do both, as I love to have my viewers here. And I will sign up for a moment and maybe get back to you soon. With some of you still watching this the stream, I want to quickly turn on my face camera to just show you one more thing. As I have been shared some inside information. Let's see if I can get that on the screen. Here is a live action photo of Air Force cutting into their PCBs. As Mike probably also has heard this. And with the game being halted, I think that I will also take a run for it. As not that much is happening. I will close the stream, but I'd like to see you guys tomorrow at 9 AM sharp. Have a nice evening and have a fun rest of the RoboCup. Thank you and see you guys later.